Thank you very much. Good evening, my name is Morv. It's the final Saturday of the Fringe, and as per tradition, me and a person I won't name because we're trying to keep low profile, even though my name's in the case. I'm going to do a little show for you. Two separate performers, we're going to rotate for a little. I want to keep it purely instrumental. I find when I belt out things through the microphone, the residents get angry at me. But there might be a little bit. And if you guys want to come the other side of that barrier and join us at the front, it'll feel more like a show. The road's closed, so what that means is instead of when the tattoo finishes, everyone walks through here and obeys the signs, they'll actually go in the closed road if you guys are this side of the barrier. Alternatively, you can stand there and look at me really uncomfortably, but it's going to be a lot better vibe if you come this side of the barrier. Yes, you, all of you, come this way, over here. You can do it. I believe in you. Otherwise, if everyone else can just come over here and block out their view, they'll eventually listen to the street. But there we go. This is my 10th year of street performing. I know how it all works. Well, kinda. It's always changing. That was a song called Seven, a song that I wrote a very long time ago. So in this set, I'm basically going to run through different styles of acoustic and then just play some songs. But this next one is going to immediately be a different vibe altogether as we tune into a minor key. It's a song that I wrote when me and a good friend of mine were traveling across Australia about 5 years ago, and we found ourselves getting very lost in a rather dangerous situation that I won't go into tonight because I don't have time. Long story short, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere, 200 kilometers away from anything, 200 miles in fact, with no cell phone reception, and just the hope that someone would drive past and want to help, which obviously they did, otherwise I'd be here. Woo! Edinfringe Ghost Tour, woo! But it took about 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5, not 45. Sometimes people are like, ah! I ate my friend, no I didn't. It took about 4 or 5 days until we got found. In the meantime I wrote this song. So in order to transport us in a very suitable Australian temperature, you know, the burning sun, 47 degrees in the sky, you know. Ooh, cool down everyone. I want to use the traditional instrument, which I've swallowed. The didgeridoo. This is track 1 on the CD. If you do want to grab a CD, they are the last ones we have left in the Fringe. If you'd like to grab one, I'd rather not fly back with them because CDs, as you know, are extremely heavy. There's a lot of baggage fees. Each CD weighs about 10 pounds, which coincidentally, I'm not allowed to say how much they cost. You might be able to work it out. If you want to learn this song, there's also a USB in that box. You can learn it, there's albums and courses. You can pick them both up for the sign that I'm not allowed to announce down the mic. This one's Driving Fast, enjoy it. It's really hurt my eyes. full version of this song. I've been searching for my mind tonight. Think I left it on the road. Run around some days with no direction to go. Running faster than a hurricane in the morning light. In my view, my perception of you will fade into the night. This is where I think it goes. I feel the burn. This is where I know it all. Feel it in my mind, but I don't have a place to go. I feel it in my mind, but I don't have a place to go. I feel it all, and I don't understand. I've been searching for my mind tonight. Think I left it on the road. Run around so days with no direction to go. Running faster than a hurricane in the morning light. In my view, my perception of you fades into the Thank you very much. A song called Driving Fast there. That's a piece of music I wrote quite a long time. That's a piece of music I wrote quite a long time ago when I was travelling around Australia and we got lost. If you like that, it's on the record. If you do want a CD, we'll just this is Murdo. Just put your hand up, Murdo will come to you. Any questions? Put your hand up, Murdo will come to you. You want to chat to Murdo? Put your hand up, Murdo will come to you. Just don't put your hand up if you don't want Murdo to come to you. With great power comes great murder. Alright, let's get into the next one. It's a resounding no for CDs there. That must be your face, man. Alright, so you're going to stand there for the rest of the set, probably. This next one I'm going to go into another instrumental before I finish with one more instrumental. Alright. These lights are incredible. That's bad. Alright, so. This is a song, well, I'll just explain it really. It's easy. In the 1970s, there was a guy called Michael Hedges. Now, hey, I'm not going to play his stuff, unfortunately. Thank you. was in every instrumental guitarist and fingerstyle guy, he's the dude that everyone knows. He's like the Jimi Hendrix of acoustic guitar. But that doesn't do what he does justice, because it's completely different. Thank you very much. Enjoy. That was just my manager, Katie, there. She's just helping me out. It's not fair. That joke hasn't worked once in Edinburgh this year. Fortunately, we're only the second to last day of the festival. Now, Michael Hedges looked at the acoustic guitar differently. He didn't see it as an instrument to support the singer, or to sit in the back of a band or a mix. He saw it as a whole band, an orchestra. In it, there was a drum, there was a church bell, there was a DJ. There we go. And Michael started exploring the guitar way before all these guys that have kind of surfaced on things like TikTok and YouTube. He put a microphone in the guitar, which meant the body came through the speakers, which allowed a little bit stuff like that. But unfortunately, we lost Michael really early. He passed too young, and with that came a long break in the acoustic guitar world. Things went a bit quiet before someone else emerged. It was about 5 minutes before New Year's Eve, and the Jules Holland show, the thing that runs in I can't remember, is it the UK? Is it? I don't know, somewhere. It was a show that every New Year, he'd host a bunch of musicians some people would know, more importantly, some people no one knew about. And this year, it was 5 minutes before midnight, a guy called Eric Mongrain popped up on stage, the shy little dude, grabbed his guitar, and in front of the whole of the people watching, put it down like this. And simply proceeded to do this. It doesn't sound like much, but what Eric didn't realize is he just unlocked one of the trickiest techniques and almost impossible to do with one hand, a thing called a harmonic, which classical musicians have been playing for hundreds of years. You hover your finger on this string, and as you pluck, you let go of the note. But, because they always had to be done like this, if you wanted to play a note down here, you couldn't. And that's why what he created was so important, because suddenly, you could play the bass. You can get a bit rhythmical. Thus, one of the most important acoustic techniques for what I do was born. The air tap, which is the name of this song, Eric Mongrain's tune. He's allowed me permission to put it at the end of the record. If you want to grab one and speak to me or Murdo, let's do it.
Thank you very much. A song called Air Tap. Ah, thank you very much. The first USB